så här.
But that's where we can use the rope as well.
I want to be in the process. I want to build this company.
That's the story. Hope to fear.
Bra nu. Ja.
Fear to hope.
Ja, verkligen.
How can I do my best and what do I need to get to do my best at
We're
work?
going to do this 4 times a year per service that we deliver.
Det lät inte helt tydligt.
Jump on 3. Let's do that one. 1, 2, 3.
I det här så försöker jag illustrera iGoMoons resa som en bergsbestigning. Jag ville bygga Sveriges bästa arbetsplats. Anton, hur många är det vi ska vara?
12.
Det lät inte helt tydligt.
8, 9.
Solen är kanske nej. Vad tror du, Dagen?
Vad byter du ifrån?
Mitt förra jobb.
Ja, det känns ju rimligt.
Tyckte också det. Kolla vad fint.
Riktigt snyggt.
Så. Får inte missta var jag jobbar någonstans.
First of all, good afternoon everyone. Good to have you here at Thoresta. My name is Andreas and I've prepared an activity for you which of course gonna involve both cooperating, being creative, being thorough and thinking about quality and naturally in the end winning.
Sounds
Okay.
like a day at work.
Yeah, like an ordinary day at work. So why are you here then?
Yeah, it's already digital.
Makes more sense. All right, so now the task here, like I said, is that each team here will build a construction. I will soon tell you what it is they're going to build. All of you have the same amount of material and the same kind of tools. And you're not allowed to bring any extra tools or anything into it. The task ahead of you is to build a catapult. Each team should build a catapult, and when you're finished, we will compete with the catapult. And there are 3 things that's important with the catapult in order to win the competition. First of all, you need to have a catapult where you can shoot with precision. You need to have a catapult where, without testing it, just with your own confidence and knowledge or estimation, being able to give me an assumption of how far you think you will be able to throw an item with it. And then of course in the end also being able to throw as far as possible. And now you will have 45 minutes to build the catapult. Time's running. Okay.
Om du kör och så släpp.
Nu ställer du dem snarare så här så att bollen bara åker ner.
That's where we can use the rope as well.
Så den behöver ju laddas på någonting.
Hur många astronauter krävs det för att såga en bräda?
Ja, det blir en special här. Är det bra nu? Ja. Ja, verkligen. Det går bra, det går in alltså. Det var en jävla intressant väg in bara. Jag vet inte. Jag har en här.
Så här, bra. Här. Lika fort som fan här.
spik? Vad har vi någon spik?
Yeah.
Man tar en sån här, så sätter man i brädan.
Där är tiden ute. Jag skulle haft en mer dramatisk signal känner jag. Allihopa, han får precis få upp den. Snyggt! Det står någonting på varje plats i alla fall. Vi jobbar hårt in i det sista. Perfekt. Vi kommer att börja med en precisionsdel. Där ni ska tala om för mig var jag ska kunna ställa mig på en plats och ni ska kunna träffa den platsen.
Do you want further back?
Yeah, we must be,
I think like on top of the hill.
I mean, this could be everything between the ball just dropping down there or...
Go big or go home.
Fire!
Det borde vara bra. Det blir bra. Ja, nu släpper jag. Vad tror ni om det här?
Jag litar på dig,
Vilken
Anton.
vi jobbar. Det är bra. Om jag hade stått där hade jag fångat den.
Okay, tell you what. This team were a few centimeters closer to me than what you were.
Va? What? Du är högerhänt.
Det är domaren som bestämmer.
Man passar alltid...
Ja, men de var längre från mina fötter. So that means that this team will have the advantage in the length competition.
Det var det jag menade med bandet.
Okay.
Vadå en meter bak?
That's a very good shot.
Visste Bettan!
Okay, guys. This means that we have a winner. Now it's going to be very interesting because we're going to have something to discuss for the whole night right now. The catapults and the other teams, you can move in front of them here. I must also give you the credit for the fact that all three catapults are still usable.
Does it happen that often?
It doesn't happen that very often. I mean, you usually have at least 1 in 3 that breaks down. Sometimes even more. Quite often we have negative scores when it comes to shooting the ball.
Ja, den här gången ska jag inte hoppa. Don't know, it's gonna come out my nose.
You can't afford to be laughing while you think
What am I thinking?
or shaking hands for that matter.
Sluta nu.
Has she drunk it?
I'd like to start presenting you guys, and I'm so happy having you here today.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, helping us getting a better perspective of the work Project Playground is doing. But maybe you can introduce yourself better.
Yes. Here we are. My name is Cecilia. I'm the Secretary General for Project Playground, the fundraising foundation, which is the umbrella organization for the operative work we do in Sweden and in South Africa. We work with children in extreme vulnerability, poverty, even in Sweden. And our passion is that every child, given the right circumstances and tools, can build their own positive future. Jag tycker att det är väldigt fint att vi arbetar med Project Playground och stöttar dem, och att faktiskt att allting som vi gör i vårt arbete också kan bidra till att andra människor får det bättre.
It's actually really nice to see and to know that what we do goes towards something much bigger.
Det är kul att man kan göra någon skillnad, men göra något extra för folk som behöver det mest liksom.
The things around the office, the connection with Taylor in South Africa, All those things came about because of Mattias's original story with Project Playground, of course, and then that's obviously what grew the partnership as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't fortunate enough to go to South Africa in 2019 before COVID, but I can only guess what a huge experience it would have been to actually go there and actually experience all that.
Jag var ju med när vi var där nere och hälsade på, och det är svårt att sätta ord på hur sjukt det är. Men om man har sett det med egna ögon så är man väldigt glad att man kan göra någon typ av skillnad där i alla fall.
Just coming from my own perspective, being, a South African and living in Cape Town. I mean, in South Africa, there's such a wide wealth gap, and this is unfortunately a result of all the years of being in apartheid. And I think we really do have the responsibility, and we need to be helping our community. The best way to do this, as they said, is through educational programs. I love what they said about they not only provide support to the children, but they also support parents. And I think that's really great because by supporting the parents, they're able to better support their children, and that also helps them be good role models.
Så man springer på så snabbt i vardagen så att man glömmer ju lite bort det varje dag. Så det är därför det är väldigt kul att få en sån här påminnelse om hur stor skillnad det faktiskt gör, och bli påmind om att varje timme vi säljer så kan vi faktiskt skänka mer pengar till Project Playground som gör skillnad.
It's so normal for us to expect to go to school, expect all these basic things, food, shelter, and people grow up with just with none of that. It makes you reflect on how much we actually take for granted.
The safe space that they create for these families, not just the children, is so inspiring. I am very grateful to iGoMoon for supporting these projects because everyone deserves to feel safe.
Well, thank you so much. Tack så mycket. Thank you. So nice to see you, and hope you have a good evening. Good tomorrow.
Vi är överlägset sen, så det här är ett litet tips. Det är ett litet tips.
Ich will mit der Dagen rein.
Ja.
Dann wird das.
Oj!
Yes!
Please move! Oj, det går alla.
So me and Mary-Lee, we will work on the vision and storytelling up to lunch, and then Anton will come in here. Yes. So you will present for about an hour about the numbers. We have Åsa, our third-time winner of Culture Heart, and she will talk a little bit about how iGoMoon cares. After that, Eric will talk about the service development process that we are working on. All right, so the first hour, I will talk a little bit more about iGoMoon, how this journey started, and where I come from a more personal perspective. My dream back then was very clear. I wanted to build a company with a revenue of 100 million Swedish kronor and employ 100 people. I want to be in the process. I want to build this company. And the main idea was to name the company to Jumaro. And then it turned out to Jumaro, Jumugo, Yugomo, Yugomai, oh. And then iGoMoon, there it is. And I spent the first 20 years at this farm. That's the cue for the coffee. All right, so that's the cue actually for introducing Mary-Lee.
Each and every one of you here is a little ecosystem of your own. Like, there's certain feelings that kind of playing up. Emotional engagement has a chemical level, right? So it's like, that's the story, hope to fear, fear to hope. And you need that. In the middle of that, in that arc, are all the feelings that make up the ecosystem of what that hope and fear is going to be.
So, believe me when I say that I have been longing for this the whole day. And I hope you're curious about what we're going to talk about now, because I'm very excited to talk about it.
I'm getting four.
If you're dumb, don't feel stupid. You need to find that courage to just ask if you don't understand or anything, right? So if there's a number that looks weird, pick up that courage, ask me, and we will persevere.
Nice.
And 6. Horse. Race. 2. Like there will be a lot of numbers, like percentages, stuff like that, KPIs.
How can I do my best, and what do I need to get to do my best at work?
Have you heard this before? We're going to do this 4 times a year per service that we deliver. We're also going to create like product training playbooks and
Go into the whole line down in front there.
I'm good, except...
We tried...
Yeah? Continue.
Looks like Fanny is iGoMoon's best pool player. So...
Let's switch.
One, 2, 3.
I was giving you instructions.
You're down.
Over and out.
Over and out.